Hello and welcome back to another code recollection. Where we last left off, we had just talked to the old lady about whatchamacallit. Oh, about getting the keys for the clock tower. So that is what we're doing. And let me make sure everything. Swap profiles real quick. Make sure. Okay. Wanted to make sure my other stream is working. And anyway, so, where we last left off, we were actually gonna read some of these other bios that we unlocked. So let's go ahead and get that. Let's go ahead and get that dealt with. Oops, my volume on my tablet's up. Don't want to overload that. But why? Okay. So let's get started by reading some of these people. So let's read this. Sayoko Robbins. When I saw a picture of the food stand in Bob's restaurant, I remembered something else from 13 years ago. I saw Bob at the food stand, handing Mom a paper bag. Mom was a customer of his, and even inspired him to come up with the salmon rice burger. I was surprised that the folks around here remember Mom as well, but it's always nice to hear more stories about her. Bob said Mom was waiting for someone by the clock tower. Who could it have been? Richard Robbins. We found a new feature on the DAS that lets me do water quality tests just by taking a photo. I think we can use it to prove that Matthew's dad is innocent. Did Dad create this feature too? Why? Is it related to why Mom came here? It does show that Dad's pretty amazing scientist though. Hard to imagine since he seems so unreliable with me. Oh, and when we stopped by Bob's restaurant, there was a picture of Dad there, holding a fish he caught and smiling really big. It was nice to see him looking so happy instead of just fretting about his research all the time. We found out a new feature on the DAS, water analysis. We used it to check the water in the lake and it found the unknown contaminant that's causing the pollution. If we can figure out what it is, we should be able to prove that Matthew's dad is innocent. There's been a suspicious looking guy sniffing around, which kinda makes me think that JC Valley is connected to the pollution somehow. We'll just have to keep digging. On the way back to Dad's cottage, I ran into Ryan again. When I told him we were working for Matthew's dad, he knew all about the pollution at Crusoe Resort too. He even knew that the allegations against Crusoe are wrong. It seems like he knows who's really responsible, but he wouldn't tell me, which is frustrating. While I was talking to him, my head got all fuzzy. Wonder what that was about. On my way to leave Ryan's cottage, I noticed a kaleidoscope on the windowsill. He said it was a memento of his mother, and you used to be able to see cherry blossoms when you look into it. But it's broken now. When I saw it, I remembered Mom holding that same kaleidoscope and standing in front of a grave. Whose grave was that? Who else do we have to read? Those people are all red. Those people are all red. I guess just the Graham family? Oh my goodness, we got a lot of... Benjamin Graham. Charlotte's father. He was a skilled clockmaker who built the clock tower in Lake Juliet. I imagine construction was a lot harder back then, so building something so colossal must have felt impossible. It's kind of amazing it's still standing today. Bob told me how important the clock tower is to Charlotte, but something tragic happened there 5 years ago, so now it's all locked up and nobody is allowed inside. It's kind of sad that such a great landmark has to go unused. I bet the bell at the top is really loud. I wonder what it would be like to hear it ring all throughout Lake Juliet. Matthew ran ahead chasing after John. Oh, Charlotte Graham. Matthew ran ahead chasing after John. When I went looking for him, I found myself in a big yard with a well-tended garden. The door to the house caught my eye. There was an emblem engraved on it. The relief of finding Matthew was short-lived. The old lady that lives there got super mad at us for going onto her property without permission. I explained our situation, hoping that it would help. She gave us a hard stare. She was pretty scary, if I'm being honest. I was worried she might yell at us some more, so Matthew and I got out of there. But the emblem on her door is still bothering me. I've seen it somewhere before, but where? Robin Graham. Charlotte's late husband. He was a clockmaker in charge of maintaining the clock tower in Lake Juliet. No one's allowed in there these days. He held one of the 3 keys needed to get in, and according to Charlotte, he used to store things in the shed. That's good. That's a good hint. Let's check it out. Olivia? Charlotte's daughter who left home and eloped. She returned to her family home brokenhearted after her first marriage ended in divorce. But then she met Gilbert, a photographer who had moved to Lake Juliet. The two fell in love. Olivia wanted to marry Gilbert, but her mother was against it. They never reached an understanding, so Olivia and Gilbert eloped and then disappeared. She and Charlotte lost all contact. I always thought people only eloped on TV or in movies. It always seems so romantic that 2 people could be so in love they just run off and get married. But I guess the reality is a lot more complicated than that. I wonder if Olivia misses her mom. Charlotte's clearly worried about her. Gilbert Moss. A famous photographer, he moved to Lake Juliet from New York 9 years ago, but then just up and left one day. He abandoned his house, didn't even take his stuff with him. And the reason why? He eloped. Seriously? I've only ever heard of that happening on TV. The idea of dropping everything and running off for love seems so romantic. I couldn't help but get caught up in the drama. But whatever the reason, Gilbert left an empty house, which provided Matthew with a hiding spot for whenever he needed to lay low. There were photos of Matthew's family in the basement of that house. So maybe Gilbert knows something about Matthew's dad. I want to learn more about this photographer. And with that, I believe we have caught up on all these people. Yep, alright. So now we can look for that key. Anyway, I'm experimenting with something new. I'm just kind of doing some rebranding for just for gaming and whatnot. So I think I'm gonna stick with Rubber Boa Gaming. So there's a shelf with 3 clocks. So the let me investigate that first.
Huh?
There's a letter carved here.
Huh?
A letter carved here. Doesn't look like the clock's working. Must be broken. Doesn't look like the clock's working. Must be broken. Doesn't look like the clock's working. Must be broken.
Huh?
There's a letter carved here. North, south, and S and
Huh?
there's a letter carved here. South plus north equals east? Don't know what that means. I know it's gotta be something. Oh. I see. Yeah, so I'm trying some I'm experimenting with a brand. The tools around here are all clean. They must not be used all that often. Just kind of experimenting with it. So the idea actually came from my YouTube profile, how it's a rubber boa. I found, and there's a story behind that. Oh, I didn't read that. There are some dusty plates in the basket. And I'm gonna be admitting to, like, committing a crime here soon. Doesn't look like the clock's working. Must be broken. On how I got that rubber bow. I mean, technically it's a crime, but I'll explain it later when we're not solving a puzzle. The area around the desk is littered with clocks. Oh man, yeah it is. Doesn't look like the clock's working. Must be broken. Okay, is she gonna say that for all those? Yeah. Alright. Anything in this drawer?
Amazing.
Cool, a miniature version of the clock tower. There's a door at the bottom.
Maybe.
This mark looks like a sword. Maybe there's something inside. Won't open. How can I get in there? This part's a lid. So this part opens up. The hands look like they can be moved. Okay, so we gotta do math. Let's see. What should I do? I should move the clock hands. So, okay. So that's what, 6 o'clock? Oops. Let's do 6:15. What time should I set the clocks to? Yeah, that's an excellent question. See if we can figure something else out. I wonder, is that S? And that must be W, right? And then E is the combination of, so I think that's it. So we set W to, looks like 1:30. Try that. North. At 1:30, right? Yeah. I should move the clock hands. What if it would have been faster to go? No, this is going pretty fast. Alright, we're at 3 o'clock. Alright. Oops. There is 1:30. What time should I set the clocks to? Right, that was 1:30. Alright, north is, looks like 3:20. And let's do 3:20. I hope that I don't have to set. Okay. Let's set this one to 3:20. I should move the clock hands. Anyway, what I was gonna say is, I was inspired by my profile picture in, on my YouTube channel to do this, to do rubber boa, because when I was hiking, in a park, I was just hiking, and I see a rubber boa just sitting in the trail, so what I did was I picked it up, took a picture, and then just moved it off the trail. Like I said, I'm admitting to doing a crime, but I feel like, moving the thing off the trail so it doesn't get stepped on, kind of the lesser of two evils. I heard the clock I heard something when I set the clock for
Maybe.
this time. Maybe there's something more to this clock. So now we need to do this one, which is 5:55. So let's do. Oops. So we'll set N to 5:55. Oh, this is gonna be quick. I should move the clock hands. Boop. Maybe that was incorrect. Oh, it was 5:55. Did I mess that up? But yeah, so rubber bow it is. And apparently I learned you can't live stream on Facebook unless your account is 30 days old. It's set to 5:50. That's what I thought I did. This clock is strange. It has 3 dials. Let's see. The left one. Oh.
Huh?
Is it this clock that I have to use? Let me see. The left is set to 6:05, so I think that's south, north. Okay. I think it's that one. Let's try that. But yeah, so that's how I got the name. And I think I'm gonna stick to it. I should move the clock hands. Alright.
Yeah.
It makes a sound when the clock is set to the right time. I should set the time on the other 2 clocks. Okay. So we need to figure out east and west. What is west? Um, 320. Then 8:15. Okay, that is the west one. God dang it. Remember that. Alright, let's set. I'm assuming it's the west one. Because the east one they said was N plus S. So it's. I should move the clock hands. No. We're gonna be here a while. I'm gonna open up my drink actually. Was it 8:15?
All right.
Just one more. All right, and that which is. So it's gonna be 6:05 plus 320. 9:05? Oops. I should move the clock hands. 9:25. That's 8. There's 9. Okay, all 4 clocks have been set.
You did it.
The key was in there after all. Got the sword key.
All right. We got a key.
Wow, great job.
Oh, thanks. Let's tell Charlotte.
Right.
Alright, anything. on the messages. No, we do not. I bet most of these are going to be in the clock. I think most of these last 5 are going to be in the clock tower. Alright, let's go. I did end up looking up where some of those cranes were when I looked last week when and they're just in plain sight, and I can't believe I missed them. I'm gonna see about seeing if I can get them to go back.
Hey, Charlotte.
Find the keys yet?
We found the sword key. And thanks for telling us where to look.
Oh, I'm gonna keep on autoplay.
I didn't tell you anything. You found it all on your own.
Let's look for Olivia's key next.
Do you have any clues for where it might be?
Now that you mention it, Olivia left something strange in the greenhouse. A wooden box with an image of a flower on it. There's something funny about it, but I never figured out what.
Come on, Ashley. Let's go check it out.
Yeesh,
Right.
Maddie's excited. Yeah, I'm gonna keep on the autoplay. That way I don't make the mistake in cutting it off at random times, which I think is an excellent idea. Just because, you know, I've had a tendency to cut people off in this game. So I was talking about this game at work, and somebody was...
Ugh, it's so hot.
What was Olivia doing here before she left?
Let's take a look around.
Right. The box should be somewhere in here.
Alright. Where's the box Olivia left behind? Let's look around here. I think I see it. I mean, I know I see it now. This was used for the plants. Oops. I see it. Are these pots for transplanting flowers? The bucket's empty.
Oh.
There's a box under the table, toward the back.
Oh, hey.
Can you reach
Yeah.
it? I think so.
Hey,
There's a rose carved onto the lid. It's just like Charlotte said. This has to be Olivia's, right?
all right.
Yeah, let's get it open. There's a little maze. Let's try to open it up. Tilt the box and roll towards the hole with the rose carved in it. You'll have to start over if the ball falls into one of the other holes. Press X to reset the position of the box. Oh, great. Motion. Come on. Oh. Okay. Oh, this is much easier than the Breath of the Wild. Well,
Darn it.
it fell into the hole. It must have been the wrong one. How can I clear this?
Huh?
There's a rose mark. Is that the goal? Yes, it's the goal. I was just being bad. Anyway, I was gonna say this is much easier than the... failure. I was gonna say this is much easier than the Breath of the Wild one, but obviously I am being mistaken. You guys remember? You played Breath of the Wild, you remember? You know the one I'm talking about. I mean, that one also kind of had like a cheese method you could do. No. If you know. Whoa. Nope. Come on. Nope. Going this way. There. Okay. God dang it. Ugh, failure. I should probably use the reset a little bit more than I have been. Whoa. Whoa. I mean, I remember in the Breath of the Wild one, you could like kind of cheese it by like flinging the ball towards the shrine one. Haha. Oh. Oh, what? X resets the whole game, the whole puzzle? I thought it resetted the position of the board. Dang. I mean, all right. No. So close. I mean, we were doing really good. Yeah, you could just like fling, you could like launch the ball. You don't even need to really solve the puzzle. You just launch the ball to the goal. I don't think I can't. Oh my gosh. Come on. Nope. This is gonna take a while, isn't it? This is gonna be the entire stream, isn't it? This box puzzle. Nah. I just need to buckle down and get good. That's all. See? Like this. Oh. Ah. That one's gonna be a problem. Oh, you're not going in. Now, why do you want to go that way? So, why are you magnetized to that? Yep, this is gonna be a while. Anyway, how's everybody doing? It's Saturday, June. It's not even a J month. It's August 2nd, 2025 to be exact, and it is 10 p.m. where I am at. Nope. Hop it. Is there like a easy? Is there like an easy mode for this? Come on, what are you doing? Being really sensitive. Oh, come on. Ow! One's so tricky. I need to try to get it not to not fall into the Come on. Focus. We don't want to be doing this for the next hour. I remember in my what game was it? It was a live stream. It was one of my first live streams I did. It was the Plucky Squire, and I remember I was having such a hard time with the one where you play as the mountain troll. Got it. Dear Mom.
Dear Mom?
A letter?
Yeah, left by Olivia. I bet Charlotte's never read it. We should deliver it.
But what about the key?
Charlotte's been in the dark for so long. We should do this now.
Yeah,
We'll look
I
for
agree.
the key right after?
Gosh.
Of course.
Got Olivia's letter. Yeah, anyway, any... You hiding anything? I mean, it doesn't really make sense for the dad to be in here, but it also doesn't make sense for the dad to be in his boss's house, really. So, I mean, each their own, I guess. But yeah, one of my first live streams was the Plucky Squire. It's on my YouTube channel, but I remember I was just having such a hard time, and I didn't know if it was a button delay, because like of how my setup was. Like my setup is much better
Charlotte.
now.
Find
Sorry.
the key?
Not yet. But we did find this.
What is it?
A letter left by Olivia. It was in the greenhouse.
Olivia.
Turns
I
out
wonder
it's
what
her
she
letter.
wrote.
Mind your own business, Ashley. Jeez. No need to pry.
Are you sure it's okay for me to read it?
Do I need to read it, or is Ashley gonna read it? Of course,
Dear
I'm gonna...
Mom,
Oh no, she's.
I'm
gonna read
sorry
it.
for leaving without saying anything. I felt like
if I had told you, you never would have approved of me leaving home, or of my relationship with Gilbert. None of this was his idea, so please don't blame him. It was all me. In fact, he tried talking me out of it, right up until I left. You were worried I'd get my heart broken again. But I'm fine. I know I can find happiness with Gilbert. It's why I decided to leave with him. But there's another reason I couldn't tell you. I'm pregnant. What matters to me most was to give this child a chance to live in a happy home. And for that, I needed a fresh start with Gilbert. I know that as a mother, you understand how important that is. There's nothing more important than your child's happiness. So please understand, my leaving is not Gilbert's fault, and it's not yours. The only one to blame is me. If you can find it in your heart to forgive me, then I would love for you to meet your grandchild. A child should know the love of their grandmother. I wish you good health and a long life. With love, Olivia.
That's enough to get you in the feels. I feel a little bit.
Olivia had a baby? Congratulations, Charlotte! You're a grandma!
So it would seem. Olivia, if only you'd spoken a word of this to me. I might have become even more obstinate.
It's a key!
It's Olivia's flower key. It was inside the letter. Take it.
Are you sure?
Yes. Thank you for bringing me Olivia's letter.
Of course. Thank you, Charlotte.
See, we got rewarded for going out of our way to do a good deed. by going out of our way, we became closer to our goal. Isn't that like a theme from like
There's only one more.
Journey to the West?
Right. We've got this.
Or
Yeah.
something?
No need to keep searching.
Huh?
Here.
The moon key? You had it the whole time?
Well, hurry up and take it before I change my mind.
We won't
moon
lose it.
key, like monkey. Got moon key.
Thanks again, Charlotte.
Ashley, when you gave me Olivia's letter, I learned her true feelings for the first time. Thank you.
I'm glad I could help.
Never knowing the truth is a far worse fate. I never thought I'd learn that from a child. Olivia was heartbroken after her first marriage ended. She shut down. She wouldn't open up to anyone. Not even me. But she came back home to this beautiful place. Lake Juliet mended her heart one piece at a time. Then, as soon as she seemed whole again, that man arrived. At first, Olivia ignored him. He tried to win her affection, but she wouldn't budge. She no longer believed that someone could love her. But he didn't give up, and before I knew it, she was in love.
Why were you against them getting married?
That man came from the city like he was blown by the wind. If he moved here on a whim, was his love also a whim? I had seen Olivia tortured by a broken heart. I was set on protecting her from the idle desires of a fickle man. The whole time, it seems I never understood. Now, I just truly hope that she's happy.
You should tell her that yourself.
At this point? No, it's too late.
Why? You could just give her a call.
Well, but that would...
I just don't get why you would hesitate at your age.
Oh.
You're fine. I know that you just see me as an old lady. But age doesn't make it easier to admit you were wrong.
That sounds rough.
Indeed. I have a favor to ask of you two.
What is it?
I want you to get the clock tower running. I'd like to hear the bells chime again.
We'll give it a shot.
Oh. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Well, you have your keys, so off you go.
I'm excited
The
now.
moon key will get you into the clock tower. Got it?
We'll be back. Let's go, Matthew.
Right behind you.
I thought he'd be right ahead of me because that's how it seems like his character is like. I'm surprised he's not mad that we're going at our walking speed.
we can get the clock tower working again?
Maybe.
It's been years since I heard that bell. Oh, Olivia. I remember how much you loved to hear it ring.
All right, let's go. Let's see if we can swing by Bob's Burger Shack and get see if that crane is there, and then we'll swing by the house and see if the crane is there. I mean, I hope we can still get him and we're not locked out of it. Like, we only had... Oops. The ropes come off! The log is loose! That's so dangerous! If someone was walking along all spaced out, they'd fall off for sure. Alright. Do we have more lore to read? No, 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 look like it. I don't know why our gas is glowing. But whatever. Hope you're all doing well. Anyone who's watching this. I'm just feeling very relaxed right now. Which is weird, because like I have an energy drink here right while I'm streaming, which, I mean, I'd argue, a lot of you would argue that it's too late to have an energy drink, which for the most part, yes, I will agree it is. Okay, we can go in. Alright. Where is it? There it is. Can't believe I missed it. The first time. It was just sitting right here. Scanning. Scan successful. Ghost at the music festival scanned. Wait. Oh, okay. Let's read it. 4. The ghost of a music festival. Rex told me a very interesting story after a jam session at Bob's. A long time ago, Crusoe Resort planned to build a concert venue and hold a music festival. The theme of the festival was going to be the harmony between nature and music. Michael, the resort company's president, hoped to share Lake Juliet's natural beauty and charm. He wanted to use music to show everyone the importance of protecting the environment. Rex is a music lover and environmentalist himself, so he was a big fan of the plan. He even offered to help make it happen. I love the idea myself, so if it ever did come to fruition, I'd love to form a proper band with Rex and Bob and take our turn on stage. Unfortunately, Crusoe Resort was canned, so the plans for the music festival were canned too. It never became more than a dream. Rex looked sad as he thought back to those days. He said it would have been a festival to remember. If only they'd been able to make it happen. I wasn't even aware of it at the time, but I have to agree. It's so sad it could never happen. Now, a music festival on this lake is nothing more than a ghost of an idea. But someday, maybe I'll be able to take Ashley and Jessica to a concert or a music festival. I wonder what sort of music Ashley is into. I hope she's adopted my tastes. Okay. And now we're gonna see if we can get the other one. Which we'll have to... I know it's in that house. And ideally, we'll be able to... have those finished. I wonder if we're locked out of this one though. There's a big stone house inside the elaborate gate. I guess we can't? We might be permanently locked out of that one. If so, that's sad that we're gonna miss the lore on that one. I mean, I can probably find it online, but it's not the same. I mean, if we don't get it before the end credits, I'll probably just look it up. But it's sad that if we're soft locked out of it. But it could just be this chapter or something. But honestly, it wouldn't, like, either situation wouldn't surprise me. I keep thinking it wants something. Right. Like, but why put it... Oh. There's JC Valley there. I bet there's gonna be... some in JC Valley. In fact, that's probably where most of them are gonna be. Wonder if JC Valley is responsible for the pollution. That's why they don't want to tell. That's why Mr. Vampire Dude doesn't want to tell us. Okay, I'll use the moon key.
How about this?
Charlotte said the moon key will open it, right?
Got it. What's wrong, Matthew?
It's just that
Is it scary? These are my magic words. Even though facing the truth can be hard, in the end, it's always for the best.
you've said that before.
I have. It's something a friend taught me. When I was trying to figure out what happened to my mom, those words gave me the strength to learn the truth.
You think they'll help me?
I know it.
Even though facing the truth can be hard, in the end, it's always for the best.
Oh, memory. D!
Dee, look out for him.
Save yes. And do we want to continue? I mean, it has been close to an hour. And we can start fresh on this chapter. Chapter 6, 5 years ago.
Ugh, it's so dusty in here. I bet no one's been inside this place for years. Do you remember anything?
I don't know. But I have been here before.
Maybe looking around will jog your memory.
Mm-hmm.
Still scared?
Honestly, yeah. But I have to remember. Even though facing the truth can be hard.
Yep.
In the end, it's always for the best.
Okay, let's take a look around.
Right.
Kinda dark and cold in here. A little router. It appears this desk was used as a workbench. You know what? I think I'm gonna call this a stream. Last week's stream went a little long. We're at the beginning of a new chapter, so I think it's a good place to stop and do a fresh start tomorrow. So, or I mean next week. So, I'm gonna go ahead and just pop a save, and I'm gonna look into that and see if we're soft locked out of what is it, memory number 2. And with that, I will see you all next week for another code recollection. If you are watching this live, I will see you tomorrow for another crab's treasure. And if you're watching on YouTube, I don't know, do the normal YouTube things, I guess. Remember, just have a good day, have a good weekend, have a good week, and stay hydrated. And with that, good night.